Welcome to No Limits Playhouse. Da 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 da. Well, Axis and Allies Expansion Enhanced Global 40 House Rules Playtest Round 2. Hooray! And it shall be the U.S.'s turn. Hooray! And Japan just did their turn. Let's see what they have. The bad man has wrought it. Well, took about 5 more territories away from the Chinese. He bought himself another factory. This time it was full price. And put a couple more units in Japan and in the Tokyo Bay as well. And you see that one spot there in Guangxi? That indicates all that stuff on my Marshall card in Guangxi. So that's mighty impressive, Croc. But before we go into the U.S. turn, just a little housekeeping here, Croc. First of all, you took over, so far, you took over 7 territories. You started with 26 with Japan. So that's 33 in IPCs you'll be on the charts with. Because you indicating in your recap you get 32, but actually it's 33. Of course, with your 10 in NOs, we're not attacking Indochina. You'll be collecting 43 in NOs for your next turn, which is probably Crockett's turn, and that really should indicate who the players are. I'll be the U.S., China, Russia, and France. Sergeant SHULTZIE will be U.S. with UK. And the Far East Command, Crockett, Germany and Italy, and JAMAY. When he gets back from vacation, it's Japan, but Crockett's taking his turn right now. And also, Croc, you mistakenly took 2 infantries from Siam for transport and went back. And you put in Guangxi, but that's incorrect. Under my house rules, since there's the Malacca Straits in Sea Zone 37, controlled by whoever controls Malaya, or Malay if you will. So what you did was 1 and 2, you put them in Guangxi, but that's incorrect. So those 2 infantries are still in Siam if you want. And I'll let you use your transport elsewhere in your non-combat. Remember, you have an empty transport can go 3 spaces. So you just indicate where you want that transport at. Here, 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 or whatever. So I'll let you decide that. So you'll have, instead of 3 infantries in Guangxi, you only have 2 infantries in Guangxi, along with 3 artilleries as well. So that wasn't too bad. Croc, was it? Really made one minor mistake. The other minor mistake was to your favor. Collected 1 more IPC. Okay, so let's just get on with his turn, shall we? Like I said, it's U.S.'s turn. It's round 2. And they'll start with 57 IPCs. I spent 56 of it, saving 1. They're going to buy 2 carriers, 2 transports. They're going to upgrade another cruiser to a heavy cruiser. That's 5 IPCs. And I'm going to buy another tech roll. I already got improved shipping. Now I'm going to go for another tech roll. You only go for 1 tech roll each round. Well, I already have 1, so I'll go for another this round. So I'll have around 5 non-combat, so I'm still not at war. So just all this will be just non-combat. So let's start with Sea Zone 48, where I got a destroyer which carries a man, which they can do in my rules, and a submarine. So they're going to go 2 spaces from 48 off the Gilbert Islands to Sea Zone 26. And I'll land my man there as well. Sea Zone 26 they'll go. And from Sea Zone, I think that's 10, is it? Off the West Coast. I got a heavy cruiser that's going to go down to Sea Zone 26 as well. Hooray! Takes care of that. Can't do anything. It's the Philippines. Well, I have one man there. And remember, CROCKETT JAMAY, if you attack it next round or within 2 rounds, that defender of the infantry defends at a 3 or less. Under my rules about VC's victory cities, upping the infantry's defense factor. So I'm gonna. See there, right? Good. All right, for Sea Zone 101, I'm taking a destroyer as Lend-Lease under my rows, and I'm gonna put them in, deposit them in Sea Zone 106. And under my rules, it instantly becomes as Lend-Lease to UK, and it's instantly UK's destroyer now. Remember that? Under my rules, you can do that. Lend-Lease one destroyer from the US to the UK, but only one destroyer per round as long as the US is neutral. And they still are. So that's yours, Sergeant SHULTZIE. And 106. I'll destroy it for you. You can use it right away. You can transport a man if you want to as well. Alright, and let's see. Sea Zone 108. You can't see that, can you? So, yeah. Sea Zone 89, I should say. We got transport, destroyer, cruiser, carrier holding a fighter and diver. That's going to go until Sea Zone 101. It's transporting a man and artillery from the West Indies. They had a good enough vacation in Havana. They're going back to East Coast. All that stuff. Hooray! And now I'm going to put down my units. I'm going to put a carrier. And a transport. Up the East Coast there. And I'm going to upgrade my cruiser into a heavy cruiser. Hooray! Heavy cruiser, alright. Alright, and there's some my other carrier and transport. They're going to go to the West Coast. Sea Zone 10. Alright, so I'm still at 52 on the charts. So 20, 40, 50, 51, 52, and I saved one. So 53 to spend next round. Yay! I'm good. Okay, oh yeah, I forgot. I did indicate I was going to buy a tech roll. So I'm going to roll that now. Hopefully I get it. So I'm going to put it in my cup. Okay, this doesn't count. Alright, for a tech roll. Gotta get 6. It's a 3, so I missed. So that becomes, for the next round, it'll be a 5 or a 6 you roll on it. That takes care of that. I'm going 10 minutes on, so let's do the recap, shall we? So, on the West Coast, I got 4 AA guns, 1 man, and 1 mech. C-Zone 10, I got a transport and a empty carrier. C-Zone 26 off of Hawaii, I got 1 heavy cruiser, 1 battleship, 1 transport, 2 subs, and 1 destroyer. In Hawaii itself, I believe I got 3 infantries, 1 AA gun, and 2 fighters. Off of Midway, C-Zone 25, still got a destroyer. Philippines, I got 1 man. And let's go to the West Coast. On C-Zone 101, I already wrote this down, so C-Zone 101, I have 3 carriers. That's right. No, is it? You have 3 carriers. 2 are empty, and 1 of the carriers has a fighter and a dive bomber on there. Okay. Also, there's 2 heavy cruisers. They're upgraded now. The heavy cruisers, 2 heavy cruisers, 2 destroyers, and 2 transports. And in the East Coast of Washington, I got 3 infantry, 2 artilleries, 1 tank, 3 mechs, 2 fighters, and 1 bomber. So you better watch it. Axis forces. And so that'll complete the recap. Okay, and since I won't be making a video before Italy's turn, I'm just going to do a reminder to Croc. Italy has 14 IPCs after being convoyed for 5 IPCs. You started with 19 before, but convoyed for 5, so you're down to 14 IPCs. And you'll also have the option of buying an upgraded factory in Rome for 10 IPCs if you want. Also, you can buy an air base half price at an 8 as well. And remember, if you maintain all your Mediterranean territory, original Mediterranean territories with a value of 1 or more, if you maintain that, at the end of your turn, you get 5 extra IPCs and NOs. So remember that, Croc? And next up is Sergeant SHULTZIE. It's UK turn. And have a good turn, Sergeant. We'll need it. So, no living out.